Picture the scorched landscape of ancient Israel. Imagine a time of moral decay and spiritual drought. From this crucible of crisis emerged Elijah, a prophet unlike any other. Fearless and fiery, Elijah's name itself means, "My God is Yahweh," a battle cry against the idolatry that plagued his people. Elijah burst onto the scene like a desert storm, a whirlwind of conviction and divine power. He was a wild man, clad in rough garments, his words as sharp as a shepherd's staff. This was no gentle preacher whispering platitudes. Elijah was a force of nature, sent to shake the very foundations of Israel and call them back to their God. His life was a tapestry of dramatic confrontations and awe-inspiring miracles. He challenged kings, confronted false prophets, and faced down the wrath of a vengeful queen. Through it all, Elijah remained a beacon of faith, a testament to the unwavering power of the one true God. His story, etched in the pages of the Bible, continues to resonate across millennia, inspiring awe, sparking debate, and reminding us of the enduring struggle between faith and doubt, between righteousness and corruption. Elijah's ministry was anything but ordinary. He was a vessel of God's power, chosen to perform miracles that defied the laws of nature. During a time of devastating drought, Elijah prayed, and the heavens closed for 3.5 years. He was sustained by ravens who brought him bread and meat, a testament to God's provision in the direst circumstances. He encountered a widow and her son on the brink of starvation in Zarephath. Elijah's presence there was no accident. He was sent by God to perform a miracle, multiplying their meager supply of flour and oil, ensuring their survival throughout the famine. Elijah's miracles were not mere spectacles, they were signs, pronouncements of God's power and judgment, and they carried a message. They were a call to repentance, a plea for Israel to turn back to God, to abandon their idols and embrace the one true God. Tensions reached a fever pitch when Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal to a showdown on Mount Carmel. The stage was set, 2 altars, one for Baal, one for Yahweh. Hundreds of false prophets gathered, their confidence fueled by Queen Jezebel's patronage. Elijah, the lone voice of defiance, mocked their frantic rituals. He taunted them, "Cry aloud, surely he is a god, perhaps he is meditating, or he is busy, or he is on a journey, or perhaps he is sleeping and must be awakened." Then Elijah calmly built his altar, prepared his sacrifice, and prayed to Yahweh. The response was instantaneous and undeniable. Fire fell from heaven, consuming the sacrifice, the wood, even the stones and dust. Elijah's story culminates in a spectacle as dramatic as any of his miracles. A fiery chariot and horses of fire descended from heaven, separating Elijah from his faithful disciple Elisha. As Elisha watched in awe, a whirlwind lifted Elijah up into the heavens, a fitting departure for a prophet whose life had been a whirlwind of divine power and unflinching faith. Elijah's ascent was not the end, but a transition, a passing of the prophetic mantle. Elisha, empowered by a double portion of Elijah's spirit, continued the mission, carrying the torch of truth into a future shaped by his mentor's legacy.